You're listening to The John and Heidi Show. Now, featuring the wit and wisdom of Dan Ferris.
Okay, dudes, let's walk this sucker.
On Sunny 93.3.
It's the John and Heidi Show bonus hour with Dan Ferris. Good Wednesday morning to you, sir. How are you?
Yeah. Pretty darn excited because it's Wednesday. That means we give stuff away.
We
do.
We give people win stuff.
Which
we give
is
it away.
nice, and we give it away, and then we can write it off because it's like charitable donations.
Oh,
Am I
see,
right there?
Yeah.
That's not why we
fantastic.
do it. It's a good idea.
Hey, righty, it's National Beer Lovers Day. You guys a fan of beer, the brewskis?
You know, depends on the kind.
Depends. Once in a while.
Okay, if Heidi, if you have to have a beer, you're going to have a beer. Do you have any particular brand? Anything you like? You like the tap, the long necks, the cans?
I
you
tend
don't care?
to just stick to just the, like Miller Lite.
Okay.
I'll get usually,
So
but you have to
domestic.
you have to make it dirty. You gotta add olives and olive juice.
Make it dirty.
Make it dirty.
That sounds naughty.
Gotta make it dirty.
Okay. Yeah, I used to love beer. Turns out it didn't love me back.
Yeah, that's too bad.
That's too bad. Hey, where'd my truck go? and everything else.
Yikes.
No. Okay. All right. Happy birthday to Buddy Holly, gone way too soon.
Yeah, the Big Bopper, Buddy Holly, Richie Valens.
Texas rocker. You know, technologically speaking, he changed the game big time.
Oh,
too.
yeah.
He invented basically what's called multi-tracking.
Okay.
Without that technology, the Beatles wouldn't have existed as
Yeah.
we know them.
Yeah.
It's like, that's like true.
Yeah.
Like True Love Ways, all of a sudden you hear an orchestra
Yeah.
pipe in. That was cutting edge
Yeah.
stuff that was done at two different settings that was tracked over what he and the Crickets had done.
Yeah.
Okay.
And the Beatles
Multi-tracking.
actually named themselves after him because Buddy Holly and the Crickets.
Crickets.
And they're like, how about we're going to be the Beatles?
They were big fans.
they
See how
were.
that's all coming together?
That's fantastic.
We all learned stuff today.
And I know you two are big fans of this actor, and I kind of am too. First trip to cross him in L.A. Law is Arnie Becker, Corbin Burson.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
He's a psych.
68 today.
He's been on the program with us. Very nice dude.
Yeah, most recently, Psych is Henry Spencer.
Yes.
Retired detective, and loved his character Roger Dorn.
Oh, yeah.
In
Major
the
League.
Major League movies.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
what an idiot.
Yeah.
But he's an actor, so, he
Very good actor.
play an idiot. All right, historically speaking, Dark Day 1996, Tupac. Shakur gunned down, hail of bullets, drive-by shooting in Las Vegas.
That's what some people say.
I know, would die 6 days later, and I actually added the note, ... or if you're John,
Yeah.
he's playing golf with Elvis and Michael Jackson.
That's
He and
right.
Michael Jackson, but I don't know about Elvis. Elvis
You
was right.
said Elvis.
I think
I've heard
Elvis
you
is-
say... But,
I read that Elvis actually died now, so
Oh, wow.
He passed away
he did.
on their secret island.
Found
He
a different
was tragic.
Facebook group, didn't
In
you?
Argentina. So
Wow.
you want to join that group? I'll tell you how to get in there.
Hey.
You guys mock me all you want.
Oh, John.
Everyone else does.
Hey, sports fans, you know where you were. This day in 1979, a little startup called ESPN launches. Opens with its flagship Sports Center, which is still going on, and then wanders off to broadcast a slow-pitch softball game.
Yeah.
'Cause I'm dead serious. I'm dead serious.
And then the spelling bee.
Slow-pitch softball game.
Nice.
Remember, and this is just my standards, it's not really a sport if you can play it drunk. That includes golf, bowling, softball, the list kind of goes on. I'm an athlete. You're not. Trust me, you're not. And it was 1888, and you always wonder, who was the first? How did this come to be? Well, I'm glad you asked, because this day in 1888, little teeny tiny Edith Eleanor McLean becomes the first infant, the first human baby to be placed in an incubator.
Oh, wow.
Huh?
Yeah.
Pretty fascinating.
It's like an easy bake oven for babies.
It was weird because they didn't really know what they were doing. Because, I mean, she was born at like 8 pounds, 2 ounces. And they put her in, and she came out, she was like, tip of the scales at like 147. Okay, that's all made up. She was 2 pounds, 4 ounces.
Oh, wow.
And for being the first, and you would think, oh, well, geez, try again. No. Came out thriving, living a heck of a life. She would go on to have 13 kids of her own.
Man.
I know.
That's pretty cool.
That is crazy.
I know. So there you go. I know, you know, we all know. Happy birthday, Tupac. John knows you're out there.
Okay, yeah. I'm going to send him a message.
Yikes.
All right. Thanks, Dan.
PM John. Yeah, we can just forge ahead here.
Going to do exactly that. It is the John and Heidi Show bonus hour with Dan Ferris.
Join us in October for The Sands, a week of music and fun that's been described as the best week ever by many of our guests. This year, we have more icons and more fun. Culture Club, The Cult, Loverboy, Belinda Carlisle, Lou Graham, Vanilla Ice, Samantha Fox, Firehouse, and many more. Plan to join us October 25th through the 30th at Planet Hollywood Beach Resort in Cancun, Mexico. This all-inclusive event will be the time of your life. Learn more now at radiotravelgroup.com.
Time now for Back to the Basics in Healthcare with Balanced Life Chiropractic. We have Dr. Harley joining us. How you doing?
Good morning, John. I'm doing well. It was a nice long Labor Day weekend, well refreshed, ready to go for the week. How about you?
Same. It was nice, but for me the struggle is when I have the long weekend, then I overdo it, and then I don't feel so great. So luckily I come and see you and you help me out.
Yeah, we get you back on track and keep you in tip-top shape.
And now, for people who would maybe like to have a plan where they put together just an overall health plan, chiropractic is a great way to do that, isn't it?
Yeah, there's so many benefits to it. I mean, our biggest thing is we're helping the brain and the body communicate better, and that communication's so important, right? Like, imagine if the radio signal stopped working right now.
That would be bad.
Yeah, your whole business would have some issues because that's like the whole point of your business is communication, right?
So if my brain and my body quit communicating, we have problems.
Yes, on different levels of it. Obviously, minor issues can cause some disturbances in the signals, causing some, little problems, aches, pains, digestion issues, headaches, all these different things. So different areas of the spine can cause different problems.
And how do you know when you're working with somebody, how do you know where to even look for this stuff? I'm assuming this is because you've done this a while and you know what you're doing.
That's what school's for, right? So that was the great thing about chiropractic college is they do a fantastic job of teaching you how to be a doctor and, what to look for, how to analyze the spine. And that's what I always tell people. The differences between chiropractors is really how we look at the spine, what we're looking for, and then how we adjust it. So we're all a little bit different. We all have different shapes, styles, and fits. It's kind of like looking for any kind of doctor as well. Everybody is so different. It's hard to, this didn't work for me. I didn't like this, so I'm not going to do this. There's so many different options out there that it's hard to rule stuff out after one shot.
Absolutely. So if somebody out there listening is thinking, I would kind of like to find a place to go, describe what it's like when they come to Balanced Life Chiropractic, because we love it here, but let's explain what it's like.
Yes, I mean, it's a little bit slower process. There's kind of a method to our madness is we just really want you to come in, feel welcome, know what's going on so you're comfortable when you come in. Because a lot of times when you go to a doctor's office, maybe the staff doesn't greet you right away and you're like, am I in the right place? Am I here at the right time? Like, we welcome you, we'll let you know, like, yeah, you're in the right spot. Have you fill out some paperwork so we can learn more about you as a person? Because we can't just guess based on looking at you what's going on, right? So we have some stuff that have you fill out. We'll take you on a tour of the office so you know what to do every time you come in. Then we'll sit down, go through a health consultation, find out what's going on with you and how long's it been going on, and then talking about how we're going to be able to help. We have some technology that we use, so we do some exam scans the first visit to see what the underlying cause of your problems are. Because to see is to know, to not see is to guess. And we never want to guess with your health or your family's health. That's not good for you, right? So.
Absolutely. And I love that. The technology is amazing. And you look at how all of that stuff works and it helps you see. It's like popping the hood. If you're going to try to guess what's going on under the hood in a car when it's not working, but this is like a way to pop the hood and take a look because you're using technology to kind of see inside of us.
Yeah, in a way, right? Yeah, so we have a nerve scan, a muscle scan, and a bone scan. Well, bone scans, x-rays. But yeah, so we've like kind of a 3D way of looking at where those misalignments are. So then we are adjusting. We know exactly where we're adjusting and what the cause of the problem is. So we're not just kind of adjusting everything and hope something works, right?
If somebody would like to take that first step, how do they reach out to Balanced Life Chiropractic?
Well, they can give us a call. Our phone number is 605-215-1785. Our front desk staff are ready and willing to answer any questions that you may have. You can shoot us a message on Facebook as well at Balanced Life Chiropractic, our Facebook page, or you can go to our website, balancelifesd.com.
Very nice. Thank you so much.
It's always great talking with you, John. Again,
back to the basics in healthcare from Balanced Life Chiropractic. That's Dr. Harley that we've been talking to. You can find them online at balancedlifesd.com. betterlifesd.com.
If you watch the news, you've probably heard about interest rate hikes and other financial factors that could make you a bit nervous. At bettercreditcards.com, we continue our commitment to help you get a better credit card. On the website, bettercreditcards.com, we have different kinds of credit cards, some with better points and perks, some designed to help you build your credit. Whatever stage of life you happen to be in, we want to help. Give yourself a little credit. bettercreditcards.com. That's bettercreditcards.com.
And now stuff Dan finds interesting.
Yeah.
It is time for Stuff Dan Finds Interesting. Dan, what do you find interesting on this Wednesday?
Yeah, we want to send somebody they love off to Grand Falls Casino. I want to say Saturday, September 24th.
Yeah,
That's
it's coming
right
up
to you?
later this month. It'll be here before you know it. It is, Saturday the 24th. Generation Radio.
Yeah, going
Nice.
on in the big room, the event hall at Grand Falls. Pair of tickets for that. And Julie Rice, you've got them.
I'll see you there, Julie. We're going to be there too.
Julie's got them, yeah.
Excellent show. If you don't have tickets yet, you can still register to win a pair, or don't take a chance. If you want to go for sure, go on right now and buy a pair. A link and all of that stuff at our Facebook page at sunnyradio.com. Click the Win Tickets button, and you can register to win, and you can click a button to buy them too.
You know, if you're like me, what I find interesting is I spend a lot of my waking hours wonder, what the heck is Senator Mike Rounds doing?
Oh, what is
Always.
What's he doing? What the? Mike, what the?
What are you doing, Mike?
Because there's a few issues, I guess, going on in the country, the state, the world. I guess there's things going on. You know, I'm not really too aware. I don't pay a lot of attention. But Mike's got some power. So Dateline, Washington, D.C. Senator Mike Rounds, you know what he wants?
What does he want?
What he really, really wants?
What does he really want?
He wants safer schools, John and Heidi.
Safer schools.
That's what Mike
That's
wants.
nice.
All right. I wouldn't mind a safer school.
He has, just a week or so ago, introduced what he's calling the Security to Avoid Violence in Educational Settings Act.
That's probably takes three
That
pages
sounds
just
like
for the title.
A big mouthful.
Catchy name. Legislation would, in fact, redirect federal funds, those are our dollars, to establish a grant program to enhance school safety at the state and local levels. The SAVES Act, see what they did? They boiled it down there.
That's what it stands
Excuse me,
for.
the SAVES Act now.
Yeah.
That's just sexy, Mike.
It is.
Sexy. Would create a new department, a new Department of Justice grant program to improve school security. No, it won't. This program would reallocate $500 million in funding over 5 years to states to create grants for local school systems. Then those local schools would determine how to use those funds.
Well, I hope it works if they do it, because that would be a wonderful thing. But boy, that sounds like a huge project. Almost as big as the title.
Well, it's convoluted, it's complicated, but I'm feeling pretty good about it. My own personal self.
What could possibly go wrong?
Let's see, at this point, there's a cop in every school. It's interesting to me, and I know times have changed, but, I'm an inner city kid, North Minneapolis, whatever, you know. My high school had, 2,200 kids plus, whatever. And
Right.
yeah, there were skirmishes, there were fights, whatever. But growing up in the cities, going through elementary school, Bremer Elementary which is right in the heart of not a pleasant place. But all I'm saying is, in all my time growing up in the cities, do you know how many people I know in school that either got strangled, knifed, shot, garroted? The answer is none.
Yeah.
Completely zero.
Times have changed, Dan.
None.
Yep.
None.
And luckily, it's not happening in every school, but there are some schools where there are issues. And I don't know how this SAVES Act is going to address that properly. It would be interesting to see what they're going to do and how they're going to do it.
You mean the Security to Avoid Violence in Educational Settings Act?
Yeah, the SAVES Act.
Okay. Well, like I say, if you're like me, you spend a lot of time wondering what Mike Rounds is up to. Now you know.
All right.
Wow.
I found that interesting, Dan.
I did too, which is why I
Heidi?
shared it, John.
I found it extremely interesting.
3 out of 3, baby.
Rest easy, America.
If you did not find it interesting, you better check yourself.
All right. Dan, thanks for coming in, man.
Thanks for letting me.
It is the John and Heidi Show bonus hour with Dan Ferris.
While other wireless companies raise their prices, Mint Mobile has taken a different approach. You can get premium wireless for just $15 a month. Let's say that again so you hear it right. $15 a month for unlimited premium wireless. Why would we do that? Because we can. If you're paying too much for your wireless phone, it's time for a Mintervention from Mint Mobile. You can sign up today at Mintervention.com. Premium wireless for just $15 a month at Mintervention.com. That's Mintervention.com.
Here's your Market Beat Minute for Wednesday, September 7th, 2022. Equity markets started a holiday-shortened week on a cautious note. The S&P 500 fell 0.4% at the close of the session, following a stronger-than-expected ISM service figure. That came in not only better than expected, but advanced from the previous month, suggesting economic activity accelerated in the service sector. The takeaway from the report, however, is that economic activity is strong and inflationary, and therefore supports the idea of aggressive FOMC interest rate actions. In regards to the outlook for interest rate hikes, the CME's FedWatch tool strengthened to show a 75% chance for a 75 basis point hike at the next meeting in a couple of weeks. The remainder of the week could be iffy for the market due to a lack of news on both the economic and earnings front. As it is, the S&P 500 is poised for another drop and could easily retest the 3660 level by the end of the month. You could get the inside track in your inbox at marketbeatminute.com.